Ladies and gentlemen, how's your lunch? Very delicious, right? I'm very full. I think tonight I will have our shake soya for a replacement. So, but it's out of stock at the moment, right? Okay. All right. Are you all ready for lucky draw? Wow, this sounds so loud. Just ask you how is the meal, no sound. Lucky draw sound loudly. That's very bad. All right. Please be seated. And we are going to start our lucky draw. The prize is the famed travel system. Are you keen? Now, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 2662. Mr. E is 2663. Although we are sitting together, but I'm angry. He snatched my number. Congratulations. Yeah, 2662. 62. Remember, 2662. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Later on, we will have a short break again. And after the short break, we will have another lucky draw. And I shouldn't tell you because if I tell you, I will have lesser chance to win, right? Okay, at the end of our Success Academy, we will have a bigger draw for all of you. So it depends. If you are very, very energetic throughout the whole event, your chances is higher. So, can I hear something? Louder, please. Ayo, after lunch, you must be energetic, right? Be more powerful. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to invite our member, Judy Saw, on stage to share about her experience about Atomy products.
Hi, everyone. Hello. And I'm very, very excited to be here this afternoon. It's actually my first time attending the Success Academy. Yeah, who is also attending for the first time like me? Yeah. Okay, that's great. Thank you. So it's a privilege to be invited to share my experience with Atomy so far. So let me begin. My journey with Atomy began about 6 months ago. I was introduced to Atomy by my best friend. So I remember it was during our catch-up session, and after dinner, she actually took out the Atomy toothbrush to share with me. And then she was telling me that it's actually a very good toothbrush, and it's full of antibacterial elements. And she asked me to try it. And then I also asked her about her hair, and she recommended the Atomy shampoo to me because I was noticing that her hair was actually looking very healthy and was full of volume. So I took all this information in and soon forgot about Atomy actually. So after a few weeks, my best friend actually checked in on me again, and she asked me, "Hey, have you tried the toothbrush?" And I actually told her, no. Actually, I haven't even tried it. You know, it was still packed and it was just left on my table. So she said, you should go and try it. It's really very good. And you should try checking out Atomy's website also. You know, it's full of many products. And she knows that I'm actually an online shopper. So I actually enjoy looking through the website. So I did. I took some time to look at the Atomy website, and I was actually very surprised. You know, I saw many products ranging from food items to home products to personal care and health supplements. So all this was very interesting to me. But one thing caught my eye. It was actually the Atomy BB cream. So I was very, very curious about this item because it was only $12. So I thought to myself, if this item is really good, then I would be saving a lot of money because the current item, a similar item I was using from a different brand back then was almost $90. So you can imagine the amount of savings I will be getting. And then I also noticed that for every product in Atomy, there's actually PV points. So I was curious how this works, and then I asked my friend, and she explained the business plan to me. So I agreed to sign up as an agent from then onwards. And of course, the first product that I tried was actually the BB cream. So I was very impressed after trying it because it's actually very easy to use. It blends in very easily on my skin tone. And in fact, there's only one color, so it will be suitable for any type of skin tones. So since then, I've tried many other products from the Atomy Singapore Mall and even Korea Mall. And for every product that I tried, I am truly, truly fascinated because the amount of research and development that goes into the products and looking at what it's made of, how it would benefit us is really impressive. But the best thing is for all of these qualities, each of the Atomy product is very, very affordable. So Atomy's products are truly, absolutely quality and absolute price. Thank you. So, yes, I also learned that most of Atomy's products are from natural sources and it does not affect our health or even harm the environment. Okay, so since then, I have fallen in love with Atomy, and not only for the quality and effectiveness of the products, but for who Atomy really is. So Atomy is a company that prioritizes customer satisfaction and looks after the success of each members. Atomy also looks after the global citizens and gives back to society. So I'm very, very proud to be a member of a company whose mission statements are aligned with my personal faith and personal values. As the saying goes, the best business to be in is one that you believe in. And I truly believe in Atomy. So I believe that Atomy will not fail. Even during COVID, Atomy actually thrived and expanded into many more countries. So with my faith and confidence in Atomy, I actually began sharing about Atomy with my family, my friends, my colleagues, and even on social media. Because I strongly believe that everyone can benefit from using the Atomy products, and also if you pursue a career with Atomy. Atomy's compensation plan is simple, yet is efficient enough to ensure the success of all the members. There's no pressure of a minimum monthly purchase requirement or sales targets. Yeah. But there is a compensation ceiling in Atomy. So it does not matter when you join Atomy, everyone will begin at the same point. And of course, everyone's common goal is to be Imperial Masters. Yes, thank you. And this is how fair Atomy's compensation plan is. It is a business where we can all succeed together. I hope you will join me on my success journey with Atomy. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy Saw. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. I believe that all of us are online shoppers, right? And I do not know whether you have this feeling as me or not. Whenever I shop at other platform, if the price is very low, I have doubts. I don't dare to buy it. But in Atomy website, if you find that the price, the lowest one, is better for me, right? So therefore, it's the quality that Atomy promises. That is why you do not care about the prices in Atomy. So remember, if you want to shop at other online shopping malls, might as well shop at our Atomy Singapore website. And please remember to buy our products on our official website. Then you are guaranteed the genuine products. Okay, remember that? All right, next up, we are going to invite a beautiful lady on stage. Are you all ready to sing with her? All right, let's invite Wang Yubo on stage. The first song will be 隐形的翅膀 Invisible Wings.
Hello， 大家好，嗨，我是王玉博，很高兴今天再一次来到成功学院，站在爱多美的舞台上。那么，今天呢，要和大家一起来享受一段音乐的时光，让我把自己对爱多美的爱用歌声表达出来。那这2首歌呢，都是大家非常熟悉的，会唱的伙伴们可以跟我一起唱。第一首歌呢是《隐形的翅膀》，这首歌是关于梦想的。在爱多美呢，我们每个人都有一个梦想，只要我们努力去浇灌我们的梦想，我们就一定能够让梦想长成一棵苍天大树。把第一首歌送给大家，《隐形的翅膀》。
每一次都在徘徊孤单中坚强，每一次就算很受伤也不闪泪光。我知道我一直有双隐形的翅膀，带我飞，给我希望。他们看见美丽的太阳，我知道每天的夕阳也会有变化。我知道我一直有双隐形的翅膀，带我飞，给我希望。我终于看到所有梦想都开花，追逐的年轻歌声多嘹亮。我终于翱翔，用心凝望，不害怕，哪里会有风就飞多远吧。谢谢。会唱的伙伴可以跟我一起来嗨哈。不去想他们都有美丽的太阳，我看见每天的夕阳也会有太阳。我知道我一直有双隐形的翅膀，带我飞，给我希望。我终于看见所有梦想都开花，追逐的年轻歌声多嘹亮。我终于翱翔，用心凝望，不害怕，哪里会有风就飞多远吧。隐形的翅膀让梦很久比天长，留一个愿望让自己想象。谢谢。我希望这一双隐形的翅膀能够带给我们所有的爱家人们，大家都能飞向自己的梦想天空。遇见爱多美，真的一切都变得很美好。所以呢，在爱多美，我最想说的就是
感恩，感谢遇到爱多美这样好的一家公司，感谢我们带领我们一路成长的领袖老师们，感谢和我一起前行的伙伴们，谢谢大家。所以下一首歌《感恩的心》，大家一起来唱吧。这首歌我相信大家都非常非常的熟悉。好，感恩的心。
我来自偶然，像一颗尘土，有谁看出我的脆弱？我来自何方？我情归何处？谁在下一刻呼唤我？天地虽宽，这条路却难走。我看遍这人间坎坷辛苦，我还有多少爱，我还有多少泪，要苍天知道，我不认输。感恩的心，感谢有你伴我一生，让我有勇气做我自己。感恩的心，感谢命运，花开花落，我一样会珍惜。
谢谢。感恩的心。
偶然，像一颗尘土，有谁看出我的脆弱？我来自何方？我情归何处？谁在下一刻呼唤我？天地虽宽，这条路却难走。我看遍这人间坎坷辛苦，我还有多少爱，我还有多少泪，要苍天知道，我不认输。感恩的心，感谢有你伴我一生，让我有勇气做我自己。感恩的心，感谢命运，花开花落，我一样会珍惜。感恩的心，感谢有你伴我一生，让我有勇气做我自己。感恩的心，感谢命运，花开花落，我一样会珍惜。花开花落，我一样会珍惜。
让我们一起珍惜爱多美这样宝贵的机会。谢谢大家，很高兴。 在这里和大家一起享受这样音乐的时光。其实我真的很喜欢爱多美，就是因为它是让我的生活变得更加美好。不管你是从事什么职业，只要你愿意在这里付出，你就能得到想要的。所以我们一起加油，谢谢。
Thank you, Wang Yubo. Thank you for the beautiful 2 songs. Thank you so much. The last song was called A Thankful Heart. Now, gratitude has to be our way of life. Learning how to live in gratitude each day will definitely make us grow and succeed. As the saying goes, what is taken from the people is used for the people. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a look at Atomy Singapore for these few years contributed to the society. Let's take a look at our videos.
Today we are here at Changi Airport because this month Atomy Singapore has donated some money to Make-A-Wish Foundation to make a child's wish come true.
My name is Azlin. It's my daughter Asfa. She's 4. She was diagnosed with leukemia back in 2016. So when she was 2 years old, her wish was to take an aeroplane. But she loves Disney. She's a Disney princess fan. So it's her wish to go Disneyland. Princess Elsa.
This morning when she woke up, she knew she was going on a trip today. So when she woke up this morning, she stretched, opened her eyes and said, "We're going to
Hong Kong. Yeah, I'm going to Hong Kong. Looking forward for her princess makeover. I think that was the one that touches me the most. The fact that she can go through the whole princess makeover thing at Disneyland itself. Yeah, something that we didn't thought of doing it for her, but for someone to actually go to the extent to do it for her, it's really very touching.
我是本命的妈妈。这一次旅程可以看到他们4个兄弟，有很多共同的话题，一起聊，一起玩，可以学到很多我们平时学业上没有学到的东西。我发现他会是一个很有爱心的小孩，他会看到那些企鹅被关在那个玻璃里面，他会很舍不得，然后他有尝试跟那些企鹅沟通，就跟他们讲话，然后他是很舍不得他们这样，就跟他们讲他会再回来看他们，所以也希望了他以后会有这个能力再去自己完成他自己的东西。
Thank you, Atomy Singapore. Let's give Atomy Singapore a big round of applause. And besides, without the selfless dedication of our volunteers these few years, I think we'll not be able to contribute to the society so smoothly. So ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for the heroes for their dedication. To contribute more to the society has always been my dream, and I know I can achieve it through Atomy. I believe that all of you have dreams too. And let's share with many of our friends about Atomy. Let us, in the platform of our Atomy, help everyone to achieve and realize their dreams. In order to do that, you have to understand our compensation plan. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome Center Manager of Lifestyle Center at SIM, Diamond Master Philip Go, on stage for the compensation plan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Are you all awake? Are you all awake? I hope this session can keep you entertained and keep focused. All right. So thank you once again for Atomy Singapore to invite me to share about this compensation plan. And I believe this is the first time for this year. But I have been sharing about compensation plan at the center for many years. And this year, because of the COVID-19, there is some changes and some addition to the sharing. Okay, so let me start off with this slide. So first of all, compensation, I think, is all the most important about why we are here today. Oh, okay. Come. Sorry, this morning my mask broke off, so I don't have a spare with me. Thank you, Sean. So, mask wearing presentation. All right. So this slide I specially prepared 2 weeks ago when Bao Ching called me to put in something fresh and improvement into our compensation plan. So compensation plan is always related to business, correct? If you are just a consumer, then compensation plan does not matter, right? So that is how I interpret this. So what is Atomy business actually all about? Right. If I can share with you a golden opportunity where you can convert your monthly spending money into a second source of income, will you be interested? Will you take action? All right. So the purpose of putting all this together for my center presentation is also to encourage the new member to understand why they are in Atomy and why are they trying to do this Atomy business. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points is what I really see is important to put a message across. And actually, the compensation plan and about this whole Atomy business is all about. So, second point, don't be a consumer for life. Be a prosumer. All right. So after all these 5 points, I will split them into presentation. So, do you know as an Atomy base, you are actually building wealth for yourself first, and then create family wealth, because Atomy ID can be transferable to 2 generation. Yeah. So it is a free duplicable business system. The last one sounds very short, but actually it's also quite important that it means that everybody can do it. It's duplicable. It has nothing to do with your education, your race, your age, or whatever. Next slide. So what is the golden opportunity? So I always challenge the new member, are you able to use this word without a second thought? When you want to share about Atomy, how do you share? Right? So this year I'm changing the presentation and training program that they should see themselves that this is really a golden opportunity. All right? So here you are. Every morning you have a choice, continue to sleep with your dream or wake up and chase them. All right? Opportunities are never lost. They are always taken by the people who are ready. All right? So all this whole slide, later on you can request from Pao Ching, can use it to motivate your group. All right, what you see during the COVID-19. All right? So before this slide, Pao Ching censored 2 slides. I'm very angry. So actually it's related to the first picture. The shelf all get cleaned up during lockdown. All right? And when that happened in the commercial market, what happened to Atomy? Everything also sold out. Okay? So don't be a consumer for life, be a prosumer. This is what it's, a picture tells 1,000 stories. There are also new slides but cannot be used today. But if you visit my center, then I will show you. So actually it's a good and bad thing. Okay. So consumer on the left, you can see that every household is a consumer. You apply for electric and water through the authority. Where if you're staying in a landed property today, in Singapore only, you are allowed to install solar panel, not the windmill. The wind power you cannot. So you get free electricity. So two of them are landed property owner. One is a consumer, one is a prosumer. And in other country, European country, you are allowed to sell your excess electric back to the power grid, right? Whereas Singapore hasn't have this system. So this is the average life cycle of the world population, right? 99% of the world population depend on the fixed income and remain as a consumer for life. The one sitting at the bottom is a business owner, okay, selling things to the general public. So you can see this live 跷跷板. This seesaw does not move, it's fixed. The playground one, you can go up and down, but in real life, this seesaw is fixed one way only. So don't be always just fixed to understand that you have to work, get an income, and then live your life as it is, okay? There is a golden opportunity available. So, what is salary? Okay? Something which comes like a tortoise and goes like a rabbit. True or not? So, in fact, before the end of the month, you know how much your salary is balanced already, right? So, second, the center one is something that you cannot control. Cost of living, expenses, taxes, GST, this one you can't control. And that's why you ended up $50, 10, 20 years ago, you go into the supermarket, you come up maybe with 1 trolley, right? Today, maybe 10 years ago, 1 basket. Today, $50, you come out with 1 plastic bag, you are lucky. Okay? If you go and buy your baby pampers and milk powder, 2 items already exceed $50. So value of money is important. So while you are remaining as a consumer, and if there is a golden opportunity to let you convert that spending into a second source of income, then why don't you do it? Okay? So these are the other expenses that are waiting every month throughout your whole life. So take a look at it. This is where your money is all going. All right? And that is where you have to work for the rest of your life. Okay? So the life cycle looks like that. So I break it down simply into the two most departments of your house. Okay? Every household in the world have two very important departments under their roof. Number one is the toilet. Number two is the kitchen. Have any architect designed a house without a kitchen and toilet in anywhere else of the world? Okay? But these two departments of the house, nobody pay attention. They only look at the design, the bedroom big or not, living room big or not, do I have a balcony? But actually these two departments of your house takes out a lot of your expenses. Okay? And what I'm trying to do here is to show you every cent counts, and every cent adds up to become $1, to 1,000, and then to hundreds of thousands. So just for example, an average household spending on these two departments, two toilets and one kitchen, average about $200 a month. That will be 2004. If you multiply 2004 by 60 years, that is 144,000. So how old are you now? You start counting. Start to work at age 20. Improvement and lifestyle improvement. As I spend now, expectancy of life is up to 80. Okay? And when you relate your living lifespan to that two department or just one department, the toilet. The last morning, even before you sign a permanent leave not to return back to Earth, you will use either a toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, or whatever product in the toilet or kitchen. That is how I look at compensation plan. Okay? And that actually is a very powerful tool for our Atomy compensation plan. Later on, I will show you more. So if your expenses is 100, then over your 60-year lifespan, that will be 72,000. Okay? So you calculate what is your monthly expenses now for your family, and then how about your future family? So it's continue for life. So be a business owner and job creator. So today, hopefully I share with you this more powerful sharing for this year. Actually, we are business owners, same time creating job because of the current COVID-19 situation. A lot of people are out of jobs. So we and global. Okay. Sorry if this hurt somebody, but it's in the internet, you can find yourself. The poor and the middle class work for money, while the rich have money work for them. Right? Just now that slide on the seesaw, that's what you decide. What is your mindset? Okay, you have a choice, right? So the other one is just pick up from these two very important, famous, the world richest men, George Bezos and Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett says something very true, because nobody wants to get rich slow, right? Throughout our journey, you hear about a lot of Atomy, after 2 years, 3 years, give up, jump to another e-commerce business or other platform. It's because of what Warren Buffett said. So this is just a reminder, yeah? You have 40, 50, or 30 years left to live, All right? So you have a lot of time. Okay? Don't just give up. Okay? Continue. And this picture also very important. Hurts a lot of people, but sadly, it tells the truth about 90% or 99% of the population, why they are struggling. So everybody walks the same road like the first picture. Okay? Job and income security is very low now, especially started last year. Okay? Last year actually speed up the job and income insecurity situation. And COVID-19 is a blessing to some of us, but many people just caught off guard. So expenses is going up. It will never stay equal. Okay, cost of living, expenses, everything will continue to go up. When you think your bus fare 130 is expensive, it will go to 230. Today, you just hop on the feeder service, is 120 if I'm not wrong. Even though I don't take bus, but I think it's 120. Yeah? So everybody is walking on the road. If you fell off the road, for example, do you have a safety net now? Right? That's why the first slide, what is Atomy all about? Right? It's a second source of income. Okay? Second source of income can save and help many people when the unforeseen happen. If you move to the right picture, that is where it's telling you be a business owner and be a job creator. Don't stay as an employee. Okay? Sorry if your bosses here, don't get angry with me, but that's the fact of life, and that's how I look at life. Right, this is from about this. Show of hand. Have come across this? Yeah. Okay, good. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. The quadrant of our life. And this started here more than 20 years ago when Robert Kiyosaki started to share and teach and preach. And today he's already retired. All right? So, left quadrant is where you stay as an employee or self-employed. Okay? You are exchanging your time for money. How much time do you have? How many hours can you work? The bottom left is self-employed. Okay? Grab driver is self-employed. Okay? You open a char kway teow store is also self-employed. So how long can you work? Hey, what happened? All right. So the right side is business owner. Your income is unlimited, just like Atomy. No doubt there is a cap, but if you multiply, if you're able to earn, let's say, 30,000 a month, do you think it's good enough? Right? But Atomy, actually, you can earn up to hundreds of thousands a month, if you look at records. So the last one are investor. For you to reach the bottom right quadrant, that is truly money working for you. Warren Buffett, Joe Bezos, Robert Kiyosaki, they don't work. They invest, right? Whatever money they make, they invest and make more money. And more money, they invest again and make more money. All right? So that is the ideal dream of everybody, all right? So this is a local newspaper cutting from last year until this year. Just spend a few seconds, look at what the economists and analysts is saying. The last important one I want to share is the last. So we are now into 2021. When I put this slide together last year, in the mid last year, this report came out mid last year. So we are just shy of 7 years away to reach this target. So now do you believe you can become a job creator? Yeah. So this is also a very meaningful and powerful slide for training. Don't live the same year 75 times and call it a day. All right? 75 times means you will be 75 years old when you sign the permanent leave. Okay? So you only have 75 or 80 life. It's not a lot, huh? And if you look at the right side, that's how average people live their life. From 20, they work until 65, thereabout. That is how many years? 45 years of your working life. What is the new CPF retirement age now? Anybody knows? So, can you imagine if today you have a chance to know this and it wakes you up, or you wakes the new member who come and listen, I think it will make sense to them to choose what they want to do wisely. Yeah. So build wealth and create family wealth, right? The new sharing for Atomy compensation plan. Compensation plan is all about building wealth, right? Beside making money. Making money is just making the money. But what is the real reason you want to make money? Is to create wealth so that you can live an ideal lifestyle. Why is all the center called lifestyle center in the world? Yeah, I really sit down and analyze. Why Park Hang-gil call the center lifestyle center? Because lifestyle is very important. If you mong dong dong, the blur blur choose to work, then your lifestyle will be like that. Huh? So the lifestyle center, the word lifestyle, I change it to this. Yeah, it has meaning. You got to tell your money what to do, otherwise it will leave you. True or not? Yeah. A lot of people, after listening, they cancel the subscription card. $9 a month one. I cannot say, but some of you know. Because they pay subscription for 20 years without realizing they're not getting anything back in return. Right? So this is one thing. Go home, sit down, calculate. Just now I show you already about 12 to 16 department is waiting to take your monthly salary or your income. All right? So there are more. So price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Okay? Very deep meaning. So in Atomy, it means price is absolute price. All right? You're paying the best price for the best quality. And that becomes value. All right? So you can see the pendulum is equal, not high and low. When you spend your money on something and then you put it in the pendulum, it is not equal. That means somehow you are losing or you are winning. All right? So in Atomy, it's all about this. Right? What you pay is the best value. Right? And if you tell your money what to do, the other slide, you can see the right top corner. If you are a prosumer spending your money through the blue building, which is called Atomy, at the end of the building there is a tap, and the tap will drip a few cents every day. And at the end of the day, you have to drive a lorry to pick up your 1 million when you become a Imperial Master. Right? So Atomy success system have a beautiful picture. And I picture it like this. Every time you're buying something from Atomy, there is PV, and this PV ultimately will come out from the other end. And when you become an Imperial Master or some of you Star Master, you already collect luggage of money, right? Right? But the last one, you need a lorry because it's 1 million. Right? In a pallet. Okay? Aware? One is rationale, one is emotion. Okay? If you choose to be a prosumer, that means you are a rational problem. I like the smell, I like the color, I like to go there, then that's emotion. Okay? So this one is important. And I realize through my sharing, a lot of people don't understand. Okay, most people don't have a saving problem. They have an income problem. Right? They don't realize. They thought why they cannot save money. Oh no lah, because I itchy lah. This last week I saw the advertisement. I like the watch, so I go and buy. Right? It's not that. If your income saving, okay. So to solve all your problem, you have to make sure your income exceed your expenditure. So developing a high income skill is the best way to solve your income problem. All right? Don't look at Atomy. Atomy is a high income skill. You need to be able to share. You need to able high income skill. Okay? So I just break down a easily $3,000 salary person. House installment will easily take up about $1,500. And I'm not talking about condo, HDB only. Okay? Then you put aside all your household bill, power, electric, whatever. Then how about your meals when you go to work? This guy don't even own a car. So grocery for the household, average $400. MRT, okay, to and fro from work. And if they have a child, easily $250 to take care of a child per month. So left $100 for your leisure. That is where your problem is, right? It's your income problem. So today, 3,000 income is just enough to survive. Then how about the bottom? Your medical bill. Suddenly you hit jackpot, got COVID-19. How? Then how about your travel? Of course, now no travel. Insurance, hobby, gifts. Do you pay your parents? Give money to parents, shopping? Do you have spare money to invest so you can grow your wealth? So everybody that you meet actually have this problem. Okay? It's how you put it together to show it to them. Right, this is the latest by this research, net something, because the bottom part of the slide got missing. So this is the cost of a comfortable retirement in the rest of Asia and Oceania. All right? So you can see the highest figure for Singapore. This is done last year. So to retire comfortably, okay, to live to 80, 90, in Singapore, they calculated you need close to 1 million, right? So the cheapest is 182,000. That's in Pakistan, but I think no need to go there, Malaysia is enough. Okay, right. So that's a true fact of everybody. Some are lucky, some are, you call it unlucky. If you're Singaporean, are you unlucky? Depend where you are. So this is a true fact. If you don't have this amount of money, because if you are lucky and God bless you to live until 90 or even 100 years old, do you know the system and good standard? So if you retire at, let's say 60 or 70 and live for another 30 years, that's a scary situation. And when you retire, your income stops and you're drawing on your saving, you will run into trouble very soon. Okay? And this slide actually can help you to share why you need a perpetual compensation plan. A free, duplicable global business system with compensation income. Okay? So if you want something new, you don't want to live 75 times the same life, then you have to stop doing the old thing and do something new. All right? You have to stop doing something old. Okay? And the right one is also very powerful. If you show people the problem and show people the solution, they will be moved to act or they will take action. Correct? This is from Bill Gates. All right? So everybody has a problem, right? What is the problem? Huh? Yang Ziqiang, the movie 20 years ago, Money Not Enough. 20 years ago, this movie already out. Today, this movie is online. Have time, go and view, relax, have a life, and get back to your senses. All right? So daily essential necessity, this is the part that we are coming to the compensation. But leading to the compensation plan, there is a reason why you want to know about the compensation plan. Atomy globally in Korea, 100 product. Singapore now have 140 plus, going to 150. So I hope most of you already know the 12 products is the one that drive the business perpetually. Okay? So everything you buy through Atomy, there is point value. Simply for a household, these 12 items, all right? In dollar cents and in PV. This is Atomy product, Atomy price, Atomy PV. So imagine if you're 100% Atomy and you have all the Atomy member who is 100% Atomy, they are generating at least 50,000 PV a month just from these two departments of the house. And this is repeat every month once it's used up. Okay? So understand the compensation plan. You have to break it down and put it into category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So category 1, for my compensation plan, I always stick to category 1. This is a die must buy. Okay? And once they are 100% Atomy member, you will have perpetual PV and commission every month. Yeah? So let's say you round it up to 50,000. Okay? No doubt here is about 55,000. Let's say round it off to 50,000. How long does it need for every member to reach 300,000 PV? The most important step of the career, right? 6 months, right? If you continue to spend this amount, this product through Atomy for any member, do you need to qualify for 1 commission a month? 6 member on each side. If you have 6 member on your left and on your right, each purchase 50,000 PV, you will qualify for 1 commission per month. Okay? And from equal to 7,002. Okay? So don't look at $80 as very small amount. It can become your year-end bonus. And how many people have a year-end bonus of 7,002 now? If your salary is 3,000, 1 month bonus is only 3,000. Okay? And I use our compensation plan as a return on spending, ROS, and versus return on investment. Right? This page, break it down, and then you see what I'm trying to share. Everybody know what is ROI. If you have $10,000 sitting in your bank doing nothing now, what is the safest mode to invest and make money out of your 10,000? Saving account, right? Do you know how much is a fixed deposit saving account now? Anyone can guess? No? Serious? No idea or shy? No idea? Really? Just Google lah. what is the highest fixed interest rate now? Singapore. 1% I give you one. Bank only give 3.5 to 0.45. Right? I always joke. If you find the bank interest is low, give me 10,000 now, I give you 100 immediate. No need to wait until 12 months. This is very true. It's a very scary situation. Okay? If you put 10,000 in the bank, you have to wait 12 months. And every year you only get 100. And this money you cannot touch. Once you touch, your ROI is gone. And you don't touch that money and you sit it there, that 10,000 has depreciated through inflation after 10 years. So what does it need to get you $80 a month? Just a change of mindset. Not even need to invest. Okay, understand, huh? So, new slide for Atomy compensation plan now. So, as an Atomy consumer, how it all started. And through Atomy data, a lot of them started as a consumer and gradually love the product and then become more interested to understand about the business aspect. And that's how the compensation plan comes about. So first, they become consumer, change their mindset, shop at Atomy, and then become loyal customer. And at the end, they see suddenly they receive commission. And that's how the whole thing started. Right? And that's how Atomy structured the compensation plan. All right? And when you are here now learning, you are actually a business partner. So just now I told you, I shared a slide, be a business owner and job creator. Now you understand, huh? So characteristic and strengths of Atomy business. No registration, entrance fees, maintenance fee whatsoever. It's a binary structure, duplicable, right? Infinite level, infinite accumulation. Oh, no flushing, no cut off. Global one marketing, right? Compensation, there is a ceiling, right? Does everybody know the ceiling now? So there's 4 types of commission, structure into general commission, multi-matching bonus, mastership bonus, and education commission. Education commission only refer to the center, yeah? So this is how Atomy compensation binary structure looks like. So if you have 300,000 points yourself, all right, and your left group and right group also match 300,000 PV, that is where you start off with average approximate 75,000 commission. Okay, that's the first level. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level of commission payout, right? Starting from 75 to 1,005. Okay, and that is daily commission. All right, daily, yeah. So $75 times 24 days, right? So that's how much you get, or 1,005 times 24 days. Why 24 days? Atomy only calculates PV and pay commission from Monday to Saturday. Sunday, no calculation. Your Sunday PV will be kept Monday. So if you take 6 days times 4 weeks, that's 24. All right. Certain month you will have 26 days because you have 31 days. All right. This one very cheap because the first time I see this, Bao Ching gave me. Anything not correct, blame Bao Ching. Joking. Because the old slide, we move forward, we want to make it simplified, so you get used to it. So to qualify to become the multi-matching bonus, right? So that's how the calculation. right? This is called the auto sales master. From 1st to 15th of the month, one payout, and then next 16 to the end of the month. So for mastership bonus, right? So minimum to match is 2.5 million PV. So there are 1, 2, 3, 7 level of mastership from sales master up to imperial master. Okay. So total of 10 to 20% spread out according to the mastership level, right? To become a star master, I don't know why no sales master, straight away star master. So sales master bo pakai liao now. Right. So basically, I just briefly share the first level of sales master, right? You need 2.5 million on each group, left and right. And there's 2 qualifying period for every mastership, on the 1st to 15th of the month, and then 16th to the 31st of the month, all right? So every time you want to move up to the next level, you must have 2 more similar mastership on each side in order for you to move up to the next mastership level, okay? When you achieve the mastership level, how much commission you can get and the free gift. So sales master, there will be a gift of 3 items, right? The fame, hemohim, and evening 4. And then diamond master, you have the fame, hemohim, same thing again, and a laptop, okay? Or equivalent for Singapore, huh? Right? So from Sharon Rose Master onward, you see there's cash reward. Starting from 2005, 12,000, 60,000, Crown Master 430,000, and Imperial Master 1.3 million. That's where you need the truck. And you have to go to Korea to collect it. Huh? All right. This picture, everybody will, wow. Too bad there's no more 1,000 note. So maybe in future they'll use the $100 note. Yeah. So thank you for today's sharing, and I hope today we learn something new. Huh? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Diamond Master Philip Go, for sharing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your mask.
Thank you, Singapore. Atomy, thank you. Thank you, all the beautiful ladies. Thank you. I do not know whether your parents have ever told you before when we were lazy to do our homework. Did your parents tell you that if you don't study hard, next time you have to be a cleaner? It is not that the cleaner is not a good job. It's just that because most of us want to be working in an air-conditioned environment, right? So therefore, we have to work hard. But last month, I think I saw a video on a robot, which is to replace the cleaner. So this robot will go around to pick up rubbish. So therefore, we are losing a lot of jobs in future. So please, Chairman Pahangil has really developed the best compensation plan for all of us. So how to get the best out of this compensation plan? We have to have our dreams, right? And we have to dream it, believe it, see it, tell it, and plan it. All right? And of course, you have to work it, and then you can enjoy it. So how to go about it? Ladies and gentlemen, now let's put our hands together to welcome our chairman, Pak Hang Gil, on screen to tell us about our life scenario plan.
Atomy is a company that you can succeed in, even if you don't have any prior experience or any acquaintances. If you observe those who have been successful, their partners under them are not from their personal networks. Their personal networks only amount to 1% or less. There are tens of thousands of people under them. But most of these people are not their acquaintances. So even if you don't have any human connections, that's okay. Those who have many human connections can do other things. But if you don't, Atomy is surely a business that is beneficial for you. Why? Because this business is not all about personal networks. As you do this business, you come across people who have large networks. There are some people who say, I cannot do this work because I'm not articulate. If you're not good at speaking, you need to do Atomy. What do you think you'll be able to do other than this? Atomy is a business where even if you're inarticulate, you can recruit people who are good at speaking under you. There are people who are good at speaking and those who are not. You can just put those people who are good under you. If you lack personal connections, just recruit people who are social. Your weaknesses can be filled by your partner's strengths. That is why if you think you are not intelligent and cannot even introduce the products to other people, you should certainly get into the Atomy business. All you have to do is place people who are smarter than you under you. If you have nothing, how can you be successful in other endeavors? In Atomy, however, you can be successful even if you're untalented. You have now met the company that is Atomy. Atomy is a tool that can make changing your social status a possibility. All you have to do is climb the ladder that we call Atomy. However, you first need to decide how high it is you want to climb. Do you know why certain people can't succeed? Some people say it is because you do not wish to succeed. This means that people cannot be successful because they do not even think about succeeding. Thus, you must envision becoming rich. But what does it mean to become rich? Most people say, of course, everybody wants to be rich. Do rich people buy their children a home when they get married? Rich people all buy their children homes. I'm telling you, they do. Some people say they want their children to be independent, but that's all garbage. Just buy them a house. Yeah. And rich people take care of their parents as well. Not just $200 or $300 a month like most of you do. Many people think with this that they have done their duty. How do you think old people can live with just $200 or $300? They actually incur more cost due to disease, so you should give them at least $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Therefore, if you want to become rich, you have to think about providing your parents $2,000 to $3,000 every month. If you don't think like this, you don't truly wish to be rich. All the ladies here, buy your husbands the car that they want. Rich people do that. So resolve to buy your husband a Mercedes. If you think like this, you are wanting to become rich. If you say, I can't even afford a used car, this means that you do not want to become rich. Yeah. In fact, many people want to be successful, but they fail in doing so. Statistics show that from birth to age 30, people usually study. And from 30 to 60, what do people do? They work. And from 60 to 90, people are usually in retirement. However, there's a rumor going around these days that people will live to be 120. If you live until 120 years old and have no money, is that a blessing or a curse? This can be a curse for most people in their old age. Even though most people prepare for 30 years and they work for 30 years, only 1% of all people become successful. Only 1% were wealthy. Only 4% of all people were financially secure. They could survive independently. These people were not very wealthy, but they could get by. 15% of all people had passed away before this. And 10% were living from paycheck to paycheck. They could only just make ends meet. The remaining 70% of people had no jobs nor any money in their old age. This shows that most people were diligent in their studies and in their jobs over a 60-year span. But why was it that only 1% of them were able to be successful? You have now met with Atomy, a tool that can make you rich and successful. Now that you have met with this tool, all you have to do is set your goals. What kind of goals are we talking about here? You need to set the goal of a balanced life. Why? In human life, there is the aspect of the flesh. Then there's spirit and soul. Another aspect that affects our life is our environment. What the flesh wants is to live for a long time, and the desire to live abundantly. In other words, people have the desire to live well. The spirit wants to live conscientiously. It also wants to live forever, so this has to do with time. This shows that animals are fundamentally different from humans. Humans did not evolve from monkeys. What's different is that animals do not have a spirit. Do animals have a conscience or not? Of course not. Let's say a dog bit your neighbor's leg. Does the dog regret that evening that it had bit someone? Have you ever seen a dog experience regret before? There are no such dogs. Why? Because animals have no conscience. Animals actually have no sense of time at all. So to them, the past and the future are the same. They don't understand what it's like to age. Have you seen a dog worry about old age? No, they're just content if they're full. But humans are different. They always long for eternity. In the Bible, it says God has given man the desire for eternity. That is why we long to live forever. We must also receive love from our Creator. Only then can we be truly satisfied. If not, your life will be meaningless and empty. You will lack happiness despite having gained knowledge. If you read Solomon's Ecclesiastes, it says meaningless, meaningless. Everything is meaningless. What can benefit the human soul by toiling under the sun? That is why, although our desires seem to be infinite, they cannot be filled like an endless sea. You must ultimately fill this need by the love of your Creator. That is why we must experience love. Next, the souls of we humans desire to experience peace. Humans have a desire to have peace in their hearts. Can you say a person is successful if he's been angry for his entire life? You cannot call a person successful if he has blamed and hated others for his entire life. Have you seen someone who is very rich yet somehow hostile? There are people who cannot trust others. You cannot deem such a life to be successful. That is why people must receive respect from one another and exchange good sentiments. Humans also have a desire to know the unknown. Essentially, people have the desire to learn. All of these things need to be satisfied. Also, if humans do not contribute to their surroundings, especially in the environment or in their atmosphere, they will die unsatisfied. They will think that they are useless. Even if a person becomes rich and successful, if they do not contribute back to the world, they will feel useless. They will be filled with deep regret. When all four of these categories have been satisfied, only then can we deem one's life balanced. Our life's goal must be to live a balanced life. On top here is your ideal goal, and down here is your current reality. This ladder that will help you reach your goal is going to be this tool that we call Atomy. We are trying to reach this goal using this tool. And what we are ultimately trying to achieve is a balanced life. So, a person must know how to bless, love, and earn respect from others. Now, these four categories are not separate. Rather, they are overlapped like this. There's the flesh, which desires to live well. Then we have the spirit that wants to love. And finally, there's the soul that wants to learn. Then we have our surrounding environment. All of these things, however, are interrelated. If they get separated, everything becomes meaningless. Money alone will be meaningless. To love and to learn can be meaningless on its own. However, the reason why we must make money and become rich is because of our loved ones. This is where passion originates. True passion comes from this overlap right here. That is why those who have no passion have no love. If you really love your husband or your wife, then you will say the following: "Honey, you've been working day and night for so long. You should go get some rest now. You've been working so hard for our family. Honey, let me take responsibility for our family from now on. In order to give our spouses a rest, we must live well." A person once said that there was a song that he hated. Dad, take strength. We are here. He said he hated that song the most. That man was already working so hard and was on the brink of collapsing. Wouldn't it be nice if they had sung, "Dad, just take rest, we will do the rest"? It's just sad to see the children and the wife telling the father to stay strong when the father has already worked so hard. Do you know what men worry about the most? Most of men's worries are about their wives and children. Even incompetent men worry about their wives and children. Though it seems like they do not, every one of them does. If you have loved ones in your lives, you must live well. And in order to live well, you need to learn. The reason why all of you are sitting here this late is because you have people who you truly love. That passion has brought all of you here, sitting with us late at night. I've also had difficult times in my life. I really longed to become rich one day. Actually, I worked as an employee for 17 years. After leaving that job, I started an internet shopping mall. I created a massive internet shopping mall that sold over 10,000 products. But I was ahead of the times, apparently. I started in 1999 and launched in 2000. I was too ahead of the time when there weren't many internet users. How can I buy some mackerel? Go to our online store. How do I do that? At that time, households usually didn't own computers yet, and it was a time when internet LAN cables were just being laid. I had to wait for the age to catch up to my business. So I went through many hard times, and I went completely bankrupt. I lived for 3 years in a cheap, tiny studio apartment. Actually, before, I used to look down on people who were poor. I thought that if anyone just tried hard enough, they could succeed. I thought that poor people just had the wrong attitude. After my company collapsed, I got ill from the stress of my bankruptcy. I contracted cirrhosis of the liver and my blood sugar levels rose to 500. My body started to deteriorate. My friend, who was a doctor, said he could not treat me anymore. He told me to go to a hospital. My friend was a diligent doctor, but he gave up on my condition. So I realized just how serious of a state I was in. I was devastated. And at the time, the doctor would not let me work. I was cornered and hopeless. That was when I started to empathize with the poor. I realized that such things could happen to anybody. Because I have experienced such hardships, I really hope that each and every one of you will be able to live well. Those who are here today, I'm sure some of your parents are ill. Maybe some of you, your children are handicapped. Maybe some of your husbands have lost their jobs. Some of you might have a lot of debt with possible eviction. Or maybe some of you can't even pay for your children's tuition. All of you have your own story to tell. I really hope that such people in difficult situations can become rich through Atomy. And I hope through Atomy, all of you will be able to help other people as well. Yeah. That is why I want to point out to you that you need to refer to these 4 categories to set your goals. You need to be able to draw in your minds a movie clip of your life, a life of living well, loving, learning, and contributing. In order to do this, you need to create a scene. When a director makes a movie, he needs scenes, right? Let me explain to you how to write your life scenario using a very simple format. Then all you have to do is fill in the sheet. If you hand in your life scenario for tomorrow, we will have time to present them. For those people who were here last month and last year, I suggest you rewrite your life scenarios. Even our high-ranking members rewrite their life scenarios. And for those who have life scenarios that have come true, write how it has come true and rewrite your new goals. Let me explain to you how to write your life scenario. This is what the sheet will look like. There will be circles on the outside, and then you have to write down different factors from 4 of these categories. You are trying to design a well-balanced life right here. One factor from the health category should go in, right? In order to live an abundant life, your basic needs must be met. These days, food and clothing needs are no problem. However, most people struggle with housing issues. Next, in order to live well, you'll need a nice car. and you'll probably have to travel once in a while. You are also going to need to resolve the problem of giving and receiving love. An example of that would be filial piety. What else should go in here? Maybe you could add to your children's education. Maybe your personal studies could be included as well, if you're interested in a new field, right? Also, if you want to contribute to those around you, and if you want to live a content life, you're going to need cash as well. Some cash would be nice, right? It would be nice to have about $100,000 in cash that only you can use without your husband knowing, right? Wouldn't that be nice? So, write that down. If you want $500,000, then write that down. Maybe some of you want to get rid of your debt. That should be your priority, right? Also, maybe some of you would want to contribute. You need to write at least 1 point from each of these categories. As you can see, there are 10 marks in each slot. You should check your status in each of these slots. Let's say you don't have any problems with your health. For your house, be specific on what kind of house it is that you want to live in. What kind of house? What kind? How big? 160 square meters. Where do you want to live? Okay, Yangpyeong. How much is the house? $1.5 million. Okay. Be specific. What kind of house do you live in right now? A house with a $70,000 deposit. Let's give that about a 2. What kind of car do you want to drive? Mercedes-Benz. There are different classes for Mercedes as well. Let's say S Class 500. What do you drive now? A beat-up sedan. Okay. Yeah. The car will probably cost you about $200,000, $250,000 including the license plate and other things. Next. Where do you want to travel? Around the world. Okay. Where have you been so far? Sorak Mountain in Korea. So, fill out your life scenario. Go ahead and write down the goals that you really want to achieve. These goals need to be absolute goals. What's the definition of an absolute goal? An absolute goal is something that will drive you mad if it is achieved. Something that will make you work like a madman. A goal that you will be content dying trying to achieve. That is what we call an absolute goal. That's the type of goal you must set for yourself. Try adding all of these goals of yours, such as fulfilling filial piety towards your parents by giving them $3,000 a month. When you add up all your other goals as well, the least amount you need will be about $30,000. Even if you tighten your belt, you'll need about $20,000. If you want to have a little bit of a cushion, you'll need about $50,000 a month. If you are in your 20s, it's okay to receive $20,000 a month for the rest of your life. But if you're in your 60s and 70s, you don't have that much time. Then you're going to need a lot more money. So, these are the calculations that we have made. Some of you might say, I can't even make $2,000. What do you mean, $20,000 or $30,000? I think there are maybe 5 people who think like this here. However, I believe that there is a misconception about money. People can't make money because they don't understand money. The following are the types of misunderstandings. People think that earning a lot of money is more difficult than earning only a little money. They think that a lot of money is difficult to earn. This is not true. Let's say someone earns $30,000 a month. There's a person who makes $1,000 a month, and a person who makes $20,000 a month, and a person who makes $50,000 a month. Who do you think is making money in the most inefficient way? It's the person only making $1,000, then the one making $3,000. Those that are making $20,000 actually have it pretty easy. And those making $50,000 a month say making money is really easy. Those who make $500,000 a month, all they have is money. Making a lot of money is not necessarily more difficult. Just because you make 10 times more does not mean you're working 10 times as hard. There's a reason for this. This is the reason. Most people want to make between $3,000 and $7,000 a month. That's why this range is the most competitive. The smartest and most competent people flock to this salary range. That is why people in this range have such a difficult time. Strategically, one should not try to go into this range. There are actually fewer people who want to make $20,000 to $50,000 a month. That's why the competition in that range is quite low. And that's why making big money is relatively easy. There's also another case. We learned in school that there are expenses and incomes. You were taught to set your expenses according to your income, right? This is how you were taught, right? However, people who live like this are all poor. People who set their expenses according to their income, people who make a budget, are all poor people in the middle class. Do rich people make a budget? No, they don't. I've rarely seen any wealthy people keep a budget on their spending. No matter how hard you try, you cannot become rich by saving what little income that you have. Then what must you do? You must first set a goal for your expenses. Maybe you want to spend $20,000 a month or $50,000 a month. Maybe you need $50,000 a month. Then you have to look for a source of income. You have to look for work that will provide for your expenses. You should not jump into work that cannot earn you $50,000. If that's your attitude, then you will become rich. And when you're poor, you should not save. You can never become rich by saving when you are poor. Foolish people try to save money when they are poor. And they spend a lot when they're rich. However, you should save up your money when you're rich. And when you're poor, you should spend everything that you have. It's useless trying to save a few pennies. I told you that I had lived in a very small house for 3 years. It was a small home, and the rent was $500 a month. During wintertime, the house would get so cold. I would tell my wife, "Honey, turn up the heater." If your heating bill is $100, the house is still pretty cold. Just using $50 more on heating could warm up that house. And people only use the heater for about 5 months every year, right? How much did I save then? That's $50 times 5 months, so $250. $250 times 3 years, that's $750. I saved $750 over 3 years by shivering in the cold. Even thinking about that now, I am so frustrated. I told my wife that those who are poor should not save. I said we should just put up the heating. Do you know what she told me? We are in this situation because you think that way. Husbands who don't make money do not have a say in their household spending. Ladies, even if your husbands don't bring home money, truth is truth. Look, I don't know why women look down on men when they don't have income. They are so mean. I have a lot of bitterness towards women. Not towards a lot of women, just towards one woman. How can she make me freeze for 3 years just to save $750? Is there use in saving money when you're poor? There's none. When you don't have money, just spend whatever you have. Make sure you're warm and eat well. Spend everything that you have. When should you save? When you earn a lot of income. When you have $30,000 or $50,000 coming in. That's when you should save $10,000 or $20,000 a month. When you save during that time, you will be able to save plentifully. But if you're only making $2,000 or $3,000 a month and you want to save a little money from that income, that's why you can't get rich, because you don't understand how money works. Rich people, however, will not tell you about the principles of money. I am a benevolent rich man. That's why I'm telling you this. Let's review. In our minds, we must have the desire to become rich. That is why you need to write your life scenario, so that you can play in your mind a movie that shows the kind of life that you want to live. You need to be able to see vividly in your mind what kind of car it is that you're driving, how it is you will bless your relatives, how you will treat your friends, and what kind of house you'll be living in. You must be able to envision this vividly in your mind. In my case, I love cars. I was once a member of a network marketing company. I have reached the highest rank in that company before. I have a lot of experience as a contractor in network marketing. At the time, I was earning a meager salary. This was only about 10 years ago, and I was driving a beat-up car. But since starting network marketing, I set the goal to one day drive a Mercedes S500. So whenever I got the opportunity, I would always go to the Mercedes car dealer. And I would always check out my dream car. One night, I was about to go to bed, but I could not take my dream car out of my mind. I couldn't sleep. So, in the middle of the night, I went down to the Mercedes dealership. I stared at it from outside the store, peering into the glass windows. Then after some time, I came home and went to bed again. It was all very vivid for me. Once I closed my car door, I realized that it made a thunk sound. A Mercedes makes a very nice sound when the door closes. But my car made this thunk sound. I asked myself, what's wrong with my Mercedes? I came to my senses and realized that it was still in my beat-up car. I was still driving an old car, but I imagined as if I were driving a Mercedes. You need to be a little crazy like I am. If there's a house that you really want to live in, you should go visit model houses. You should go and check them out frequently, and you should inquire about the house. What are my options with the walls? What about the curtains? I want my furniture here. You need to go there many times. You need to embed these images in your mind so that you can see the life you want to live vividly. I would go crazy if only I could achieve this goal. I would lose my mind. I would lose sleep over this. You need to reach this level when setting your goals. Is everything complete if you just set these goals? The answer is yes. It has all been scientifically proven. Our bodies actually cannot really separate between imagination and reality. There are times when you're so tired in the mornings, right? Sometimes your body is so heavy, like wet cotton, right? If you were to receive $3,000 a month, would your body be just as heavy? Or do you think you'd wake up as light as a feather? Your body would probably be as light as a feather. Atomy's Hemohim product is very good for the immune system. It's very good for the body's recovery as well. However, there is something that is even more effective than Hemohim. It's better for the immune system and for your recovery, and that something is money. Imagine if you were to receive $30,000 to $50,000 every month. If you were to receive that kind of money every month, all of your illnesses would be cured. Whether it be arthritis, back pain, or headaches, all of your illnesses would be cured. It would also boost your immune system. Your body would change. Your facial expressions would change as well. The best way to succeed is to vividly imagine money coming into your bank account. Just by imagining this, you will achieve it. Imagining sparks reaction, just as if something has actually happened. Let's do an experiment. Why don't you all imagine that there is a pomegranate in each of your mouths? Now, bite into the fruit. Can you taste the sweet and sour taste of the pomegranate? What's happening inside your mouth right now? You're salivating, right? Raise your hand if you're not. You need to go to a hospital. Normal people should salivate by imagining the pomegranate in their mouths, just as if it were real. Anyhow, all of you need to make a movie in your minds so that you will be able to live happily with your loved ones while helping others. Actually, you need to help those close to you first. It is those who are close to you that you must first help. Who is that person? It's your spouse. You don't know those people who don't lift a finger at home, and they do all kinds of good deeds outside. Is this a good person or a bad person? Usually, these are bad people. So you need to take care of your family first. First, you need to make your spouse happy. You should really satisfy his or her needs. You need to create genuine love first. When I was living in that small house, my doctor friend told me to prepare for my death. He said that I might have to face death early. I thought of what I would leave behind. I was not able to do anything for my wife. I felt terrible knowing that I didn't do anything for her. So I thought about what it was that I could do for her, and I thought hard. I realized that there was something that I had not given her. I had not smiled at her, commended her, nor even thanked her. These were small things that I could do. I realized that even as a dying man, I could do these things for her. So I decided to give all of these things to my wife. From then on, I would smile at my wife. Honey, I'm so glad that I could be your husband. And I started to talk with her all the time. These things are called skills for love. And we need to set a goal for these kinds of things as well. A goal to restore a relationship that's full of love. When you can make that a goal, you can achieve it. If you make your life scenario into a movie within your mind, the life that you've always wanted to live, then that movie will become your reality. If you can play that movie in your mind, it will come true. This is called a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's what the experts call it. I'm telling you to envision this to yourself until it becomes fulfilled. The most important thing in becoming successful is to truly believe that you can succeed and live a good life. Let me show you some of the life scenarios of other people. This is how you should write your life scenario. Members who have written it before must also constantly update theirs. You must also keep remaking the film in your mind. If you don't keep updating your movie, it will disappear from your mind. Your dreams will fade, and they will ultimately disappear. So that is why you need to keep updating your life scenario. There is another form that you must also promote it. You can make about $2,000 a month as a sales master. You should write here the date by which you want to achieve that. The same goes for Share and Rose Master. $10,000 and above for Star Masters and $50,000 for Royal Masters. It's down on this sheet. There are members who have done this before, so you should ask them if you don't understand how. They will be more than happy to help you out. It is people who have stayed up all night writing this life scenario that have become successful. I hope each and every one of you will all be successful. I will end tonight's lecture hoping that all of you can achieve a balanced life. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good night.
Thank you, Chairman Pahangil. So are you having dreams or are you dreaming now? That's a big difference, right? If you are listening while you are dreaming, then you will have a big problem to reach success. Right? Then there will be a big difference. All right. Everybody has dreams, right? But if you do not have the ability to see it, all right, and to plan it and actualize, and dreams are just fantasies. So right now, it's time for us to pen or to write down your dreams and the actions that you want to do it. All right, you can look on the screen. There is this little word called SMART. All right, it's easy to remember. So your dreams have to be very specific. All right, don't write something that you don't even understand it at all. And M stands for measurable. All right, that means it's achievable and it's plannable at all. And of course, A is achievable and R must be relevant. All right, do not write something that is not relevant to your dreams at all. And of course, give yourself a timing of it. Because a plan can be short-term and long-term. So for a long-term plan, it could be break down into short-term as well. So we did a short-term achieving it, and then you can make your long-term plan to be finally yours. So based on the SMART, I believe everybody can write down your plans, your dreams, and your actions. So shall we begin? For those people viewing our Success Academy via YouTube official channel, you may do so and write it down and at home if you do not have. For the people here, if you do not have a life scenario book, you can actually get it up from our registration counter. All right. So I wish you all of us success and getting our dreams realized. I'll see you in a short while. All right, I believe that everybody has actually written down all your plans and actions. And we shall have a short break, all right, for the lucky draw. Learn from our leader, James Chung, on Road to Success. So I'll see you soon. Oh, prize. Are you ready for our lucky draw? Not awake, eh? Okay. What's your number? You forgot about your number. The next number will be 2662. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's. 1, 2, 3. 2678. 2678. Kai Ying, sure? This must double check, triple check. Ayya, why must be you, not mine? Okay, congratulations. Thank you. So lucky, eh? Don't worry, we'll have another 2 lucky draws behind, right, at the end of our Success Academy. So don't forget your number. Okay, you just remember one number, 2662, okay? All right, now we shall invite our member, Eileen Ong, to come on stage to share with us about her experience with Atomy.
Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Eileen. And today, actually, I'm not aware of these products until my sponsor, my sponsor intro me and then asked me to join a demo to see the facial products. I actually was using all those branded products such as SK2, all these. But I find that Atomy products are very good because they are made of natural ingredients. And what I love most is the 6-piece absolute set. Wait, sorry.
Phone. You don't keep your member's IC on your phone. That is not allowed. Right. Too many recipes, eh? Okay.
Okay, I would like to share about this 6-piece absolute set. It helps us in de-aging. And this product was actually manufactured by Coma. It is the top 4 cutting-edge technologies from Coma. And it was recently nominated by held in London, UK. So actually, after I used these products, I realized that I think my complexion has actually improved. And when I join my friends for gatherings and meet up, they tend to see the difference in my face, and they inquire what has made me change. And from there, I realized that Success Academy is possible, and through YouTube, and then through successful stories, I learned about the products and their details so that I can share with whoever that are interested. And I'm very thankful for my sponsor who actually given me this opportunity so that I can learn about Atomy, and I'm able to stand at the stage here to share about this.
All right, thank you, Eileen Ong. Thank you so much. And you have to thank yourself for believing it in Atomy. The next person will be very attractive. All right, he is going to share with you on the road to success. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome Center Manager of Lifestyle Center at Commonwealth Drive, Sharon Rose Master James Chun, on stage for the road to success.
Atomy members and young members, everybody in one, good afternoon to all of you. This is the second time I stand before you all to share with a mask on. Am I hiding something? Maybe. But it's good I have a mask on because this afternoon I want to give you big chunks of information. Whoa, big chunks of information. Yes. Those of you who are very new, very young, you may choke on it because you have no teeth yet. Those of you who are very much older, you're very experienced in anatomy, you may also choke on it because your teeth may drop, you may choke because you don't have enough digestive enzymes. All right. So the warning, of course, figuratively, is that the information I gave you, I trust you will take time to look at it and look at it with all your heart. Look at it with all your mind. Look at it with all your strength. All right. And then we will be able to have a better idea. What is this topic all about? This topic is about the road to success. It's not about my road to success. How many of us, all of us here, say you are already on the road to success? Put up your hands. The rest are not so confident. Not so confident. Confident. Thank you very much. Confident. Whether you are confident or not confident, that is not the main point. The point is you are, whether you feel it, whether you believe it, or whether you don't believe it, or whether you don't feel it, you don't think so, that doesn't change the fact that you are on the road to success the moment you are an Atomy member. You are. The moment you are an Atomy member and you have a chance to accumulate your points, you have a chance to introduce it to someone have a chance to participate in the same thing that you are doing, you are already on the road to success. Do you get the picture? You are already on it. So do not let your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs change the facts of it all because the company is right here. The company is here. The systems are set in place. It's about the huge machinery for us. Now, I want to share with you the electricity you going on the machinery. Because when the power is hooked up and you turn on the switch, then it will start to work for you. The road to success. When I started out, I was first attracted to Him. Can I have the animated version, please? The slides are not animated. Okay. I was first attracted to Him. That was my first reason why I got involved with Atomy. I like the research. I like the background. I like the fact that it's herbal from the East, ready for the West. The research and the information are scientific enough to fight the concepts from the West. I like the idea that it is well-researched and there's so much more that you can talk about it. I also like the idea of the online shopping and training portal. It's not just an online shopping platform, but a training platform as well, so that you're able to understand how to use the products. You're able to now even download some of the information. I like the VOD, video on demand. That was what it was called previously. That the chairman talked about his vision, that Dr. Lee talks about his philosophy, giving us the idea how to do this well. I also like the fact that it is a principled practice. As you see what is being described in the management objectives, the purpose of the company, the direction, if you were to look at the left side where you are now, looking at the wall right now, you will see the foundation of the company as being speed and balance. So all these things I liked. All these things attracted me. And the most important thing that I was so attracted to has to do with the company motto. And when I thought about it, this is the road to success. All these combined together is the key to success. And the key to the road of your success is basically, and more this time. You have Spirulina, you have MSM, you have so much more. The online shopping and training and more, because it also has your back office, it also has your downloadable PDF, it also has the commercialized product video that can help you. Now you have independent on its own so that you can host a lot more videos as you want it, as well as the print. No more. It doesn't. It stays that way because it is principle practice, and you don't change principles. Neither do you change. This is what we want to talk about today. The road to success. Your road to success. When I look back, my very first experience with me was at the Success Academy 2015 December when the chairman came. And I came to observe him. I came to watch out whether I can believe him. I came to look at what others are trying to do. And I was disappointed initially. Because I came with that attitude that conferences are supposed to be done in a much better way. The standards of running a conference should be even higher than what I saw at that time, 2015. But I forgot the fact that this is a very real company, a very personable and passionate company. By the end of that seminar, I was very impressed. Impressed not by the change of standard, but impressed by what I saw the chairman did. All right, he moves about on his own. He doesn't have an entourage of private secretary and bodyguards and people like that. He doesn't turn people away when they want to take a picture with him. All right, and he is always very personable. And that impressed me. But what is it about this man and the company that can offer us the road to success? And that is what I was very interested in, and I continue to walk on this journey. The road to success, the company motto. Now, what you're going to see on the slides following here, I'd like you to take a good hard look. Because I want to challenge you to think again. Remember, if you are young, you may choke on it. If you are old, you may also choke on it. Figuratively young in terms of Atomy age, old in terms of Atomy age, all right? Not your chronological age. And in any case, chronological age, you cannot choose. It's compulsory. Maturity is up to is your choice. You can choose what is your real age. Okay, so let's move on. Remember this in the past, the company motto. I want to talk about the company motto and its implication on the road to success. I want to challenge your thoughts, if I can, this afternoon, that without the company motto, your road to success will be very, very bumpy. Your road to success may even throw you off course. Your road to success depends on a fundamental, and the fundamental now is being described in the company motto. So let's examine the company motto a little bit more. I know a lot of us read it and it makes common sense because it's English. However, I want to go beyond that English words to look at the spirit behind all these things, right? The chairman talks about the spirit. The chairman talks about the mind of learning. The chairman talks about how we can lift out and then how we can contribute. And all four elements is actually described in the company motto. It is. So let's dissect it and let's take a look. Today now, the company motto, you can see, is further described in this manner. And so let's take a look at cherish the spirit. I'd like to ask for your attention to look at the words again. Cherish the spirit. There are no better words to describe because let's go into it. What is cherish? How do I cherish? How do you cherish? You all have a definition of cherish. I have my definition of cherish, but let me share with you what is my perception on cherish. How do I do that? Well, I regard it as precious. I regard it as something dear. I want to protect it and I want to prolong it. I want to cherish. Is Atomy something that is precious? Is the road to success, your journey that you're on right now, is this something that you would protect it and prolong it? Now, we run the risk of measuring Atomy in your own standard. But I like to think of Atomy and the road to success as like you're thrown into a competition swimming pool. Anybody been thrown into a competition swimming pool ever? Army boys? Definitely. And when you throw in there, you're not going to talk about whether the water fits you, right? You better learn how to swim. And I remembered I only swam the breaststroke. But finally, when I want to enjoy swimming, I must apply myself, and I did eventually. The breaststroke, the freestyle, the backstroke, the butterfly stroke. And I did all those things because I apply myself to the competition pool. I even learned to jump into the competition pool without moving my hands. How do you do it? Just hold your breath, go right down to the bottom. The moment your leg touch the bottom of the pool, you kick yourself up again, catch your breath again, and go right down, and you can travel from one end to the other end of the pool. Just doing all the diphthongs, you know. And that's one of the ways we overcome the fear of being in the pool. I don't know about you, but when I taught the students how to do that, a lot of them were very afraid to be in the pool. They must first overcome fear, and the first thing they need to do is to have a skill to understand how to play in the pool, the framework. I was just telling my team the other day, the concept of thinking outside the box does not apply because people go all over the place outside the box. They do anything they want, they run all over the place. I'd rather you stay in the box of Atomy, the framework that is set for you, and you explore every nook and corner of that box. And once you learn that box, it's time to expand and make it an even bigger box. And again, explore the nooks and corners. Because within that context, you can fully express and achieve what you have. If you go outside the box, a lot of things is possible, but you have no sense of context. You have no sense of applicable condition to describe what you are doing, whether you are right or you are wrong. So stay within the box. Explore every area before you will go for a bigger box. Because that has been my experience. I've worked with all sorts of people all this while. And I realized that I need to cherish something such as the hope, such as a pleasant memory. I keep it in my mind for a long period of time. The experiences. Your experiences may be real, but your experiences may not be helpful. So it does not mean that when you experience certain thing, that is the way it is. It may not. It depends on which part of the box you're in or whether you're outside the box. I cherish someone or I cherish something, and I take good care of it because I care and I love them. Which means if Atomy is something that you like, it's something that is the road to success that you have for a long time and now you find you liked it, your job now is to hold it, treasure it, cherish it, protect it. Don't let that be taken away from you. Pandemic or no pandemic, don't let that be taken away from you. It's got to be something that you decidedly hold on to it, protect it, keep the box, explore every corner, and you will be able to know more and use it very well. You cherish a right, and you have a right as Atomy member to buy the products, to earn some points. You have privilege to receive the commission that the company gives you, the bonus and all that when you meet it upon you so that you can do things right and do right things right. So regard that as important and work hard to keep it. That's how I cherished. And I challenge you to think about those words. How you cherish. Is Atomy all about points, PV? Is Atomy all about go get people, get people? As if people can be gotten just like that. Or is Atomy about having now you cherish them? Do you have a team of people with you? Do you have some downline, so to speak? Some members in your team, in your lineage? The hardworking one, you work with them. The not hardworking one, you forgot about them. Is that the right way? I don't have an answer, but it depends on whether you're exploring the box or you've gone outside the box. Oh, I want to move on. I want to work with the capable ones. I want to work with those who are very active, with those who can challenge for mastership and so on and so forth. So are you milking the cow or are you rearing the child? Right? So the point I'm trying to make is that the cherish is the very first fundamental response towards people, because Atomy is a people business. So how do I cherish then? The spirit. Did you cherish the opportunity? Oh, I can get points. Oh, I can earn money. Or are you cherishing the spirit? And what exactly is that? The non-physical part of a person. But we all measure people with our naked eyes. This person is rich. This person carries branded stuff. Surely they can challenge for mastership without any problem. Does challenging for mastership mean spending money? Or does challenging for mastership means helping the person to master themselves? Their fear, their courage, their planning skills, their marketing skills, and so on. The non-physical part of a person, the characteristics of a person as being separate from the body. You look at a partner and the person is overweight. You look at a partner and the person is scrawny. You look at a partner and the person is like, not impressive. How do you cherish the spirit? Actually, you cherish the spirit of the opportunity. And the spirit of the opportunity that Atomy presents to us is for us to reach out to people who needs love and not the people that you choose that you can easily love. So Atomy is a lot of us learning how to become better people. It's the road to success. I know many people may not like to hear about this. They just want to hear about money. Well and good. I promise you, when you chase after the right principle and the truth, the money will come. If you chase after money, it may not come. It may even run away from you. You chase after money, all you have further down the road will be money. You may not have EQ, IQ, whatever Q, may not have those enough because all you have is money. But I ask you to reconsider cherishing the spirit. What does it really mean? Why do the chairman spend time and put this as the number one thing for you to succeed? No, it's not about getting more people. That is helpful. But there are people who have many people. Have you come across somebody who has got thousands of People on one side, millions of PV every now and then, and never did anything in their own, by their own effort in another team. Right? Everyone manages 2 teams. The part of the human that is associated with the mind, the will, and the feelings, that is what we want to cherish. You want to cherish the spirit, the effort, as well as the perspective and the hope of the person, right? The essential nature of someone. When you introduce someone to Atomy, do you look at the hope that this person is trying to go for? Are you familiar with that? So that was what I asked myself. Because the most trying years of my life, not because of COVID-19, but because I went to a period where partners walked away because they don't share the same vision anymore. After a while, things happen. Some partners doubted what we are trying to do for them because people are opting outside the box. So anything goes. They forgot there is a context, which is called within the box, that we need to operate in and do very well. And then you will enjoy the fruits that is offered within that context, within that framework. It has been the most trying time of my life. However, because I cherish the spirit, I want you to know that I'm driving on an Airbus A500, not even 380. 380 can only take you 800 over passenger. I am doing an Airbus 500 because I plan to take 972 auto sales master with me before we take off. And that is the road to success. You have to have a mental picture. You have to have the right idea. Then you cherish it, protect it, prolong it. And then you will go very far. COVID or no COVID. After COVID comes pandemic. After pandemic comes, I don't know, panic. What have you? I also want to tell you that observing what's going on around the world, the next 5 years is not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a very bumpy ride, and I can promise you there will be many, many moments all of us must make very personal decision that implicates your life. Number one that has just started is called vaccination. Got the idea? Some people yes, some people no, some people don't know, and some people pretend not to know. Very challenging times. But all the more, you must be clear in your mind, cherish the spirit within the Atomy context so that you are and you stay on the road to success. May I add, the road to personal success, the road to breakthrough. It is already defined for you. There is no more human error because the success system is in place. The human error can only come from you if you fail to measure and to manage. Cherish the spirit. After those years of experience, I realize now, at the end of the day, it's your response. Any situation, any challenges, any difficulty, your response. What you have is your perspective. The question I ask myself is not whether it is real, whether your feelings is real, whether your facts are correct. The question I ask myself is whether it is helpful. If it doesn't help you in your situation, change your mind. The perspective can be changed. It is not cast in stone. It is subject to your will, your memory, your imagination, your emotion, and your intellect, which is called the mind. And unless you are all learning very well every day, we are always subject to the challenges there. I also realize, as what the chairman also pointed out just now, respect. People come with all shapes and sizes, all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of attitudes. We respect them. We do. You don't have to be right. And you don't have to be right all the time. My attitude about cherishing is in a given conflict, in a given moment where there are differences, my objective will be to restore. Bring people back to the road to success. Bring people back to the framework, the context. Bring people back to the fact that Atomy has set up for you the road to success. It has. Let's stay on it. If you break away because the roads get bumpy, you trip on a stone here and there, because there are some issues here and there, and it will be there, because when you talk about money, you know there's always some degree of sensitivity. But your focus is about cherishing the spirit, not about missing your flush, not about missing your points, missing your bonus. The spirit comes down to relationship. Relationship. So recently I have this argument with one of my partners. Is it about mastership, maintaining mastership, or is it about relationship with the people that you have? Argument is in a discussion. And I had this conclusion, consistent with the idea of cherishing the spirit, and I want to present that to you, and you can decide whether that is your road to success. Relationship, you can take with you for a very, very long time. In fact, in my opinion, it will go with you all the way into eternity. Whether you believe in eternity or not, but it will be there for a very, very long time, as compared to just money or just advantage. That is my experience about cherishing the spirit. Why relationships are more important? Look at this now. Just look at this. Relationship, more important. Are you looking at one another relating, or are you looking at the phone? Relating to the phone. So we ask ourselves that. What else? This is going to happen. People will be talking to machines. People will be dealing with. People will be loving machines rather than people, because it is easy to give up. There's no need for courage, but relating to people needs courage, needs time, us to change ourselves. That is what I have learned for the last few years. When it comes to Atomy, when it comes to cherishing the spirit, when I think about it, why does the chairman talk about cherishing the spirit? How does that apply? Then I realized it is fundamental to everything. You want to be successful in Atomy, cherish the spirit. And the very first indication is whether you are willing to open your mouth and share because you care by sharing. You cannot share if you do not care. You can easily not share because you don't care. So if you really care, nothing will stop you from sharing. Be sure you share because you care. That is what we want to talk about in the last couple of minutes, cherishing the spirit. Now, let's integrate that into the next one. And the first two will settle all the rest of the company motto. When you have the right perspective and attitude, then we look at how you create the vision. This is a very interesting area because naturally a lot of us don't know how to create vision. We are never trained in it. We don't have the courage. We don't have the perseverance. And you think you either have it, imagine it, and then you'll be doing well. But actually that's creating the vision. So how do I do that? How do I do that? One word. How do you create the vision? One word. You produce something, or you bring about something, you bring into existence something that hasn't happened yet because you created it, And you do so by a course of action and behavior. That's all. By doing something, your vision is created. Vision is not created in your mind, as many of us think. It is settled in your mind when you take a course of action. Otherwise, it is just a flipping image, like watching a movie. One page, and then the next page, and it's gone. That is not vision. That is just an idea. A vision must be acted out. Why? Because here is the reason now. Are you ready? Everybody staying with me? Okay. It begins in the mind, so you have the picture, right? You have the picture. It's very easy to have the picture. You look at somebody, wow, carrying branded stuff, driving a big car, living in a big house, having servants, not one, not two, but 5. Maybe having 3 wives, I don't know. But the point I'm trying to say is you look, you have a picture in your mind. So your picture is set up in your eyes, what you see. Can you see beyond what you see with your naked eyes? That is something to think about. First, your thoughts, right? Then you begin to speak about it. Your thoughts must be spoken. That's why we want you to come and share. That's why we want you to come and talk about your life scenario plan. That's why we want people to come and speak. Not because we lack people speaking, but we need people to speak their thoughts so that it is established even the more. So whenever you come here and speak, you speak for you. You don't speak for the people because everybody have a choice what they want to do. And I was just sharing with someone, when you go up and share, you're doing it for yourself. So when I stand here, I believe it is a privilege that I'm able to stand here and share with you. And I thank the company and I thank all of you for being willing to sit down and listen. And also those who are watching online live, that you're lending your ears to my words because I wish to impart value with what I see on the road to success. The next one is action, because you are going to bring out your present world right now. Action is the one that creates the actual world. Every day, if you take action, your present world is created. Otherwise, it is in your imagined world. You wish, you desire, but it never happened, provided you take action. When you take action for a period of time, you will have the right habits. And all of us are people of good habits or bad habits. You have more good habits that makes you more successful, or you have more bad habits and you're just average and ordinary. And the chairman talks about rejecting the mediocre, the average, the people who don't have enough good habits. Build your habits by your action, because that delivers your daily outcomes. Every day you want result, you carry out the action. You speak the right words. You have the right thoughts. Then comes the behavior. Every day you go about your behavior, because that paints the pictures, the pages of your story, your life story. Every page, it is painted every day by your behavior. What do? Your character becomes established over time. There is no such thing as I'm born like that. I am like that one. There's no such thing. Not only are you grammatically wrong, not only is this not a very good, not a desired Queen's language, more like Singlish, and it is Singlish. Some people are proud about it. Some people say, no, let's move on. Set up a higher standard. But that is exactly the case as a result of your thoughts, as a result of your words, your action, your habits, your behavior, and then your destiny. Herein is your road to success. Your destiny at the end depends on the thoughts, the vision. So do you have a vision? Are you acting out your vision? You do, maybe you don't, but the important thing is, are you acting out? Are you taking action? Are you doing it? And this thing just go on and on and on. The thoughts, the words, the action, the habits, the behavior, the character, and the destiny. And then it comes back again because you will have a close look feedback comes back to your mind. My thoughts is correct. I strengthen it. I prolonged it. I cherish it. And then comes the words, the action, the habits, the behavior, the character, the destiny. Your destiny puts you in your place forever. That is destiny. So I dare you to do those things because that's what transcend the dimension is all about. Lift your thoughts, your desire of something in the future right here and now by taking action every day. That is the road to success. It is not about what you get. It is not about all the various features of the road to success, but it is the action. You take it and you do it. You believe it as if it is already happening. And you do that, you are transcending the dimension. The future brought forward to right here and now. Because you do not measure it with your physical eyes, but you measure it with your spiritual eyes. The eyes that is receptive to the spirit realm, which is the innermost you, the intuitive you, the you that you know, the innermost you. And that is what Atomy wants you to experience on the road to success, because when you get a good handle on that, your road to success becomes clearer, becomes easier, becomes more assured for the people who are with you, which I'm going to talk about in a moment's time. So vision with action. Vision is action. So if you have vision, it's not enough. Vision is action. So today you find that you have vision, but you're not carrying out action. Something is wrong. You haven't got it right. Never mind. Just decide and you will get it right. So do you have a dream? How many of you have a dream? Put up your hands. You have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. And your dream is? And your dream is? Show it tomorrow. Show it every day. So simple. That's why the chairman is so confident. This is the road to success. We just need to do two things. Enjoy your products, great experience with your products, and care by sharing the people, your contacts with your story. You take that action because you believe it is a good thing to do. In fact, a lot of us are already doing it. Hey, this place, the bak kut teh is very nice. That place, the chicken rice is very nice. Don't go to the other one, come to this one. You tell people that all the time, isn't it? You tell people, hey, Amazon, buy one, get two free. You tell people, what other places with opportunity. You just announce it, you just share and just tell people because you care. You want people to enjoy the same benefit. What about Atomy? It's the same thing. And many haven't heard about Atomy. And many haven't heard about Atomy enough to come out with a response. So your job is to tell enough until there is a response. So your vision based on the right spirit that you cherish, and now we talk about follow the faith. Again, a very interesting area. Faith, like vision, is not a concept. Faith is an action word as well. We have a vision, and we know vision is action. But how do you keep this action into the habits? Remember, just now we talked about action, becoming habits, becoming character, becoming your destiny, your behavior, your character, your destiny. Right? It is the faith. And it is just follow. What else? Isn't it a simple thing to require of you? Follow. Follow. So what does that mean? How did I follow for the last 5 years? Oh, 5 years, 2015 till now. Yep, it's 5 years. I add in The time when I was part-time, the time that I was full-time, the time that I was partially full-time and fully part-time, plus the time I had no time, all added up together, I look at it, I am already on the road to success, and you are already on the road to success the moment you decided that you want to benefit from what Atomy has offered for you. How do I follow? I move close, don't stay afar. I move close as is possible, right behind this ideal that you have. So the company talks about being and speed and balance. I move close to it. I to apply myself as much as I can towards the principle there. Because the foundation, the fundamental of the success in Atomy has to do with the principle. Because if you get it wrong, you go another direction. Move close to it, go in the same direction, follow the principle. It's a little challenging now, food for thought. Follow your leader or follow the principle. I know of many people who follow the leader and then they got disappointed because leaders are also human beings. And human beings are all fallible. We all make mistakes. We all do. Yet again, it is the principle that must be expressed through the human person. The principle doesn't just fly around in the air. It is seen and it is demonstrated in the actual person. So leaders, I challenge you, you call yourself a leader, exhibit, demonstrate, showcase the principles. Cherishing the spirit, having vision in action, having faith. So now we follow faith in the same pace, because faith can come and faith can go, because right after faith or competing for faith is the other four-letter word. Anybody want to guess? No faith means another F word, four-letter F word, yucks. Yucks, all right, it's called fear. You either have faith or you have fear. There is no in between. So if you don't have faith, no need to test, no need to examine, no need to go for any kind of checkup. Definitely is fear. If you want to be sure you don't have fear, then you will be taking a lot of action because you are so full of faith. I share with you all these things not because I know better, but because I've seen a lot of these things happen. Also professionally, when I did the program in University of Pennsylvania, where we talk about cognitive therapy, we talk about resilience, we understand how the mind works. So we talk about faith, we talk about fear, we talk about how the mind works. So follow and do because it resonates in you. Somehow inside you agree. You want the same thing. You like it, you're attracted towards it. Then follow. Do it. So the leaders came. For the first time, I do not know them, but the then Crown Master who later became. And then, even though there's just a few of them, she spent time with us to guide us, to lead us. So that's why I tell you, leaders, you need to lead. All of you need to lead. You don't lead, you will be led by something else, by someone else. If you do not take control and lead, you will be following. So you need to follow, but at the same time, you need to lead. Others can follow. All right? Because such an important thing to do. So how I follow? What do you hope for in your life scenario? What do you hope for? What do you believe in? And then you go for it from the inside of what you see, so that you may not see it on the outside. And it's okay. I'm not Leaders Club yet. I'm not Royal Leaders Club yet. I'm not Imperial Master yet. I do not see. But it is coming from inside me to decide where I am going. So go for that which you see on the inside. So my question to you is, what do you see? You can't see anything on the inside without the vision, without the spirit, without the vision, and without following somebody who had it, because you need to catch it. You need to catch it. So follow your faith, not your fear. Why? Because I want you to know experientially and from most of the counseling that I did professionally, as well as people who have medical condition and all that, faith is better. You either have fear or either have faith. But I can assure you, faith is better, anytime better than what else you have inside us. Okay? We all heard about this, right? Are you with me? We all heard about this. Faith can move the mountain. Good for you. Faith can. At the same time, your doubt can create the mountains. So don't create the mountains. Just have your faith, because faith cannot create mountains. So if you have faith, there will be no more mountains. Oh, they say no to me. Oh, it's so difficult to convince people. Your faith must be bigger than your fear. Then there's... In fact, if you find yourself having to convince somebody, you are in the wrong process. You are in a sale process. We are not in the sales process. Atomy doesn't want you to go out there and sell. If I read Atomy correctly, and I read it as it is for us to go out there and share, not go out there and sell. So if you go out there and sell, you end up convincing people to buy your product. You end up talking about whether this product is better than that. You end up talking about what is so good about products, and then you get stuck in this type of comparison. And your doubts will build and build and build because you fear losing your customers, you fear not being able to convince them, and you fear not being able to bring them into the family. So that's why you need to plan your life for lasting success. Way back 2019, I was already looking at that. Lasting success is what you want. Don't be a sales master, hip hip hooray, and then the next day nothing happens. Nobody buys stuff, you don't have PV, right? And you're back to square one. It's very important. Lasting success, and lasting success need your faith actions. You may not be a sales master yet, act like one. Before you become a sales master, you're not diamond master yet, act like... I'm not imperial master yet, but that is what I'm building up myself to be. And you should as well, because we are on the road to success, and you're going to get there anyways, so long as you do not stop moving forward. Finally, serve in humility. Serve in humility. And the best way to share with you how to do that is this. Are you prepared to indulge with me? Okay, and also to keep you awake? Can we all stand up? Those online, watching live, wherever you are, you can also stand up. For the next 1 minute, we want to observe sports environment. Have you heard of 1 minute silence? When somebody great passed away, there was a 1 minute silence to respect. I'd like us all to do a 1 minute silence to your old self. Let them die, let them pass away, your thoughts, your doubts, your disbelief, your lack of confidence, your so-called failure, whatever it is. Let's observe 1 minute silence and let them rest in peace forever. 1 minute. Think about the past. Let them lie down, rest in peace. Your doubts, your disbelief, your lack of confidence, rest in peace forever, because that's not the truth. It is not. All right, thank you. And be seated. Everybody okay? Everybody believe that the old has gone and the new has come? It is. It is just a changing of your mind. You just do a simple task. And I challenge you every day, 1 minute, die the old self, resurrect the new one. The one who is on the road to success and the one who will go out there cherishing the spirit, creating the vision every day by taking action, following the faith because you act out the action, and now you serve with humility. If you do that 1 minute silence and die the old self, die the failure, and die all those things that doesn't help you, make you discouraged, created mountains and doubts for you, let them die, resurrect up, renew every day. The sun rises up every day. So I challenge you to let the sun of your life rise up every day. This is not some psychological trick, but this is a very important cognitive change, whereby your brain cells will die in that 1 minute. It does, literally, biologically. And hereafter, you build new brain cells when you carry out the action. You make up your mind and you go out there and you go and care and share. Never mind about the results. If you go out there and look for your 100K PV for the day or 300K PV for the day because you have a target and all that, you may be disappointed and you're back and stuck with the idea of the sales process all over again. Go out there, care and share, not go out there and sell and get the PV. Some people may differ, it's okay. It's not an opinion, but I present to you as much as I can based on scientific evidence that that's the way you will get an upper hand. How do I serve? I want to demonstrate how I serve. And I'd like you to bear with me. Recently, I have some feedback from some of my partners, and they didn't like me. Some find me too busy for them. Of course, I'm too busy. If you come to the center, I'm a one-man show. I do all sorts of things. I'm too busy for you. Unless you make an appointment and we sit down and put things aside, try to make arrangement and talk to you. I'll be happy to do that. Somebody complained I'm not so friendly because they came to collect their orders and they want to exchange their product because they made the wrong order. I say next door is quite near. Next door called the head office is quite near. But actually, I would love to change the products because I have some extra inventory. I'm willing to change the product, but the person was not to wait because I was serving someone else. So I had my difficulty. But now before you, I just want to demonstrate. And online, I know it's live, and I boldly do that because the old has died, the new come alive this very moment, and I want to demonstrate that. So I want to apologize to my partners. And I want to say I'm sorry if I did not make you feel comfortable and happy when you came to the center. Being busy is not an excuse. And I apologize because I want to do better. I want to serve better. And if you are hearing me, all right, and you will hear me and you take my word for it, then give me a chance over the next couple of weeks, couple of months to show that I mean it. Because every day we will practice, and I challenge you all to practice. 1 minute, die the old self of yesterday. Today, arise with new vigor, new strength. You are on the road to success. You are. So in the way that you serve, your actions, your behavior, that is how we serve in humility. Don't bluff, huh? If you bluff and you cheat, you are sincere about it. So I opened a center. I could have just been happily be a Atomy member, reach out to people and earn the PV and earn the money. No, but I opened a center because I want to commit my service. I want to express the service that I serve people. I want to be able to demonstrate how it is being done. I want a home for my people. And of course, anybody else who feels that there is home enough, you are welcome to come to Commonwealth Drive. Because just here we drive wealth for common, all of us ordinary people. And wealth is health, income, and time, so that you can hit your goals in life. So I open the place so that I can serve. I demonstrate what is serving. Okay, how do I serve? Well, it's not what, it's not how we do. It is why we do. And why I do? Well, basically I help them get it. I help the people get it. And I challenge you to have this in your mind, because this must from the Atomy lifestyle. The Atomy lifestyle is an integrated lifestyle, spirit, mind, and body. The Atomy lifestyle will bring you the income, will bring you the benefits, but first thing first, which is cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve with humility, just like Atomy themselves, the corporate office, they are doing that. And if you were to do that, you will know what is the next step to success. Guess what's the next step to success? It is still Him and all the rest of the products. It is still the online shopping and training portal and a lot more, the channel Atomy. And now the corporate have its own separate website that you can go in and look at the company. It is also the other mall that is inside the Korean website, though we cannot access it, but it gives us a sense of what it means to be buying anytime, any amount, anywhere you like. GS, and so on. It is also about channel Atomy, but now a lot more with the various speakers, a lot more experiences, a lot more opportunity for you to define the context of the box so that you can go in and explore every nook and corner. Principle practice, don't change anything. Follow the principle practice. Follow the leader, but let the leaders show forth principle practice. Follow and embrace the company motto, because the chairman thought a lot about it. 4 will be enough, because it will help you love more, learn more, live more, and build more. Spirit, mind, body, community. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we will see you at the top. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you. Applause. We can't have anything that we want if we have the right attitude and the right step. So right now, we are going to witness the outstanding achievements by our members for the period of 1st of February to 28th of February 2021. Now, ladies and gentlemen, later on, we will proceed on to our promotion. So before that, before you can get promotion, of course, you have to write down your plan and also create your roadmap to success. All right? So I believe that all of us have written our life scenario, and therefore we are able to achieve our dreams. So right now, we are going to invite our members on stage to share with us what their life scenarios are. First of all, we shall invite our member, Zahara binti Abdul Rahman, on stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm to all the Atomy leaders and members. I'm thanks. Atomy giving me a chance to share my life scenario. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Zahara. I joined Atomy on mid of October, and now I'm a sales master in 3 months' time. Life scenario I like to share about my family.
I got hearing problem.
For my family, I provide my family with the Atomy products such as Himohim, vitamin C, and probiotics to make them feel, to improve their well-being. For myself, I'm taking Himohim, vitamin C, probiotic, and MSM currently, but we're excited to try another health product supplement like vegetarian calcium on our Atomy Singapore web. And for the company, Atomy is a company that believes in sharing time Atomy agent. Relationship, spending more quality time with my family, planning to visit local attractions such as Jurong Bird Park, Zoo, with my children. Donation currently, I donate 100 each month to the Heart Foundation, but I'm planning to increase the amount to 150 by year 2022. Travel, now we do the Success Academy. For volunteer, I went to old folks home the last few years, so I hope I can go with my Atomy group together start June this year. Learning in Atomy members are helpful, sharing product experience and knowledge. I will learn more about that and will make members' dream come true. Thank you.
Thank you, Zahara. Thank you so much. Next time when you go to Jurong Bird Park, please bring me along. I've not been there yet, so already still haven't visited our Jurong Bird Park, correct? So I should plan for it also. And next, I shall invite our member, Alice Boone, on stage.
I feel like I'm conducting a grand finale, being gentlemen, my dear Atomians. You are listening to Alice Boone, Sales Master, for today's live scenario. Before I go to sharing my live scenario, can I have some ground testing to understand who is holding the same ranking as I am, being Sales Master? And below, can you please stand up? Sales Master. Anyone? Can please stand up? No? I'm the only one standing here. No worry. Still very strong. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is, I think I'm very happy to join this big family over here. I feel really, really pleased, blessed. Have a key summary of my own introductions. I've been working for many years, still working. So today it is time for me to do some career planning for retirement. And I chanced upon this Atomy, all right? So after attending quite a number of sharing sessions at the life centers, there are a few key personnel, people like teachers, Piao Ying, okay, Li Yunchun.
Nero, can you let us know about that?
Sure, sure. Then thereafter, okay, they have inspired me to write my life scenario, okay, where To do it, it's easy to say that you want to get immersed, you wanted to get a house. But to do all this fundamentally, all right, I have to be strong to understand the entire our Atomy's businesses to our downlines and customers. Then I'm also very pleased if it is if let's say I have already achieved some success, okay, are being well taken care of, all right? And my next plan would be, I would encourage the children, my children, to join Atomy as well, because I think that it's better to sow early than to slog forever, okay? And I planned to join all the group here to be a Diamond Masters by this year, okay? And for social responsibility, okay, I would love, and actually I am already a health ambassador attached to Health Promotion Board, all right? That is also in my way of doing more social networking to share the Atomy's products with all, okay? Last but not least, for health aspect of it, okay, I do a lot of exercises, okay? Keep dancing at X amount of times, okay? Continue to take Atomy's supplements. Thank you very much. This is my sharing.
Thank you, Alice Boon. Thank you so much for your sharing. All right, next we shall invite our member again, our Miss Ho Chi Lan, to come on stage.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, okay. I'm really young, so young that I think less than 6 months, right, James? Okay, the first encounter with Atomy, to me, is another range of products. Until I crossed paths with James and Carol, then I realized that actually Atomy doesn't start with the range of products. It's more of values in life. It reminded you how to live healthily, to love correctly, not anyhow, learn the right thing, and share, means back to the society again. So I'm very impressed by the core value. So that is the reason why I'm here today. And of course, here I want to thank Carol. Carol, I know you're watching. Carol have been consistently follow up with me. Until lately, I was actively participating in the Zoom session, which I learned a lot about the products. But to me, I think I have to start from the most fundamental, which is, to me, I have neglected my family and my health in the last 20 years because of the work concern. And lately, I have decided to retire because I think it's time to look after myself. So I would not share the whole plan with you, but I would say that the first 2 things I would do to myself is to gain back a good health and get a better relationship, closer relationship with my family, my extended family, so that I can be a good testimony to them when I share with them about Atomy. Okay, that is my plan. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Coach Ilan. James Chong and the rest of the 3 members that have shared with us is we have to know what we are chasing. Then we are able to chart our road to success, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are going to proceed on with our promotion ceremony. Today, besides learning, we are going to witness the outstanding achievements by all our members who have achieved during the period of 1st of February to the 28th of February this year. Atomy's first promotion of mastership is Sales Master. The terms of promotion is every 1st to 15 and 16 to the end of the month have to reach a minimum of 700,000 personal PV. Left and right legs have to reach 2.5 million PV each. And the incentives for this mastership is Him or Him 1 set, the Fame 1 set, Evening Care 1 set each. So there are a total of. Congratulations to all the achievers. Let's give them a big round of applause. The next adding second promotion of mastership is Diamond Master. Terms of promotion: every 1st to 15 and 16 to the end of the month. Dealer with minimum of 2 sales master under each leg. And left and right legs have to have 2 sales master each. The incentive for Diamond Master is 1 set of Thermohem, 1 set of the Fame, 1 set of the Evening Care, and iPad each. Globally, there is a total of 73 Diamond Master being promoted. Congratulations to them. Able to attend our applause for congratulations. Congratulate Mr. Lam. Atomy's third promotion of mastership is Sharon Rose Master. The terms of promotion is every 1st to 15 or PV. Left and right legs have 2 Diamond Master each. And the incentives are 2,000 Sing dollars cash subject to exchange rate and 2 travel tickets. Globally, there are a total of 12 members who have been promoted to Sharon Rose Master. Congratulate them. Once again, let's give all of the achievers a big round of applause. Thank you, members, for all your hard work and efforts. Have you learned a lot of things today? Yes, it's about to the end of our Success Academy. Usually, I am quite fearful to announce it's about the end of our Success Academy because I'm afraid that everybody just walk out. But I know that today you all won't walk out, right? What are you waiting for? To recite our company motto. Am I right? Okay, but before that, I'm going to tell you what are the new announcements for this coming month. Okay, let's look at our upcoming seminar. Okay, before that, please scan this QR code and leave your valuable feedback to all of us. Whatever you see, whatever you feel about today's event, please give us your sincere feedback to improve ourselves. All right, I give you a few minutes to actually scan the QR code. For those viewers at home, you may do so too. All right, we need your valuable feedback and comments so that the future events will be better and more interesting. Have all of you scanned the QR code? For those who are viewing through YouTube channel, you can actually leave a comments that you have done so too. You can give us your suggestions or what you are looking forward to for our future events that you want to see or you want to hear. So happy to see all of you are filling in your comments. All right. And on the 24th of March, Wednesday, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock to 8 o'clock. All right, watch our one-day seminar online via our Atomy Singapore official YouTube channel. Mark this date down, 24th of March, all right, on your calendar. That's one way of connecting with us. Now with Atomy Singapore, you can actually log on to our webpage, mobile app, ticket app, band, Facebook, Instagram, Atomy, and even our official YouTube channel. Cool. Now I have to stress the importance of our members' agreement. All right. Atomy company forbids all of us, regardless your mastership, all right? We are not allowed to do that. And also illegal to use the company logo and or name or personal on your personal websites or your business tools or materials without company's consent. Please bear this in mind and share it with all your members, old and new members. And this is also Atomy duplicate membership in other countries update here. Please take note that if you are holding more than 2 Atomy membership accounts in Singapore and other countries, or at sg.atomy@atomy.com.sg. Please do it voluntarily so that if you find that you have actually mistakenly have 2 accounts, please write in to cancel one of the accounts. All right, in future, if we found out that you have more than 1 account, both accounts will be suspended. Okay, PDPA updates. Let us highlight to you, to all of you, to ensure the safety of everyone's your cooperation to ensure compliance with PDPA. Regardless of nationality, PDPA concerns everyone. So we would like to remind everyone to take every precaution when handling personal information out of PDPA laws. www.pdbc.gov. All right. I believe that everyone is aware of our stock back in our products are back in stock. So kindly inform your members who are not aware of too. All right, our oil patch, our mask, and our probiotics, and seaweed liver or olive seaweed liver, and even our cup noodles are back on shelf already. So please inform your members. Yeah, clever. No price. Okay, so remember, it's on the 24th of March, 2021, via YouTube channel. So, do you want to continue to be successful? Online, offline? All right? It's very important for your success in our Atomy business. Are you ready? Company motto. Yeah. Spirit. Cherish the spirit. Vision. Create the vision. Faith. Follow the faith. Humility. Serve in humility. Acha. Acha. Ah. Thank you very much. So, can leave the hall. Please remember my number, 2662. Forget about your number. All right. And we are going to invite our Crown Leaders Club member, Royal Master Jin Sanzi, on stage to give away the prizes. Get your number ready. 1, 2, 3, 2662. Alamak. 2655. Yeah, please come on stage. Rachel, please come on stage. I know it's Xue Qi Wen go toilet lah. Okay. 2655. Come, Rachel. Collect for Xue Qi for one. Thank you. Congratulations. This is the Atomy cosmetic pouch, which is not available in Singapore, so it's very precious. Next number is going to be 2662. 1, 2, 3, go. 2671. Congratulations. Come on stage and thank you. Fruitful events and fruitful day. So I'll see you on the 24th of March on our online seminar. And please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our interpreters today, Esty Chen, Marina Chin. Thank you very much. And all our staff, thank you very much. Thank you. So I'll see you soon again. Please take care for the time being. I'm Sean So, Diamond Master, signing off. Bye.